Fear is the real enemy. Not the market, not the banks, not the algorithms, not the market makers, not the news. Fear. Every bad trade you have ever taken started with fear. Fear of missing out. Fear of being wrong. Fear of losing money. Fear of leaving money on the table. Fear of not being good enough. Fear of looking stupid. Fear makes you hesitate. You see a perfect setup. Your rules say enter. But you wait. You hesitate. You second guess. The market moves without you. You chase. You enter late. You lose. Fear makes you hold losers. Your rules say cut the loss at 10 pips. But you hold. You hope. You pray. The loss grows to 20 pips. Then 50. Then 100. You are no longer trading. You are gambling. You are hoping for a miracle. Fear makes you take profits too early. Your rules say let it run to the next level. But you get scared. You take the money. The market keeps going. You left thousands on the table. You feel sick. You feel regret. Fear is the real enemy, not the market. And the only way to win is to trade without fear. Why does fear control you? Why do you feel that knot in your stomach every time you enter a trade? Why does your heart race when the market moves against you? The answer is simple. You are trading too big. You are risking more than you can afford to lose. You are putting pressure on yourself to be right. You are trading with money you cannot afford to lose. When you risk too much, a normal market move becomes terrifying. A small pullback makes your heart race. A few ticks against you and you panic. Your palms sweat. Your mind goes blank. Your brain goes into survival mode. The rational part shuts down. The emotional part takes over. You cannot think. You cannot follow your rules. You cannot see clearly. You just react. Like an animal trapped in a corner. This is not a character flaw. This is biology. Your brain is designed to protect you from threats. And when you trade too big, every tick against you feels like a threat to your survival. The solution is not to fight your fear. You cannot fight biology. The solution is to remove the threat. And the only way to remove the threat is to reduce your size. Trade so small that a loss does not matter. Trade so small that you do not care. There is a size where fear disappears. A size where you can trade without emotion. A size where a loss is no big deal. Where a win is no big deal. Where you can just execute without thinking. Find that size. Trade one share. One micro lot. 1 penny. $1 risk. So small that you do not care if you win or lose. So small that you could lose 10 times in a row and still sleep like a baby. At this size, fear has nothing to grab onto. There is no threat, no danger, no reason for your brain to go into survival mode. Your brain stays calm. Your rational mind stays online. You can see the market clearly. You can follow your rules. You can execute without hesitation. Most traders refuse to trade this small. They think it is pointless. They think they need to make money. They think they are wasting their time. They want to get rich fast. They want the big win. But you are not wasting your time. You are training your brain. You are building the habit of fearless execution. You are learning to trade without fear. You are building the foundation for long-term success. And once you learn to trade without fear at small size, you can slowly increase. One share at a time. One micro lot at a time. But never increase so much that the fear comes back. Stay in the sweet spot. The size that sets you free. Fear thrives on uncertainty. When you do not know what to do, fear takes over. When you are guessing, fear takes over. When you are hoping, fear takes over. When you are making it up as you go, fear takes over. The antidote to uncertainty is rules. Clear rules. Written rules. Rules you follow every single time. No exceptions. No excuses. No deviations. Know exactly when you will enter. Know exactly where your stop goes. Know exactly where you will take profits. Know exactly how much you will risk. Know exactly what you will do in every possible scenario. Leave nothing to guess. Leave nothing to hope. Leave nothing to chance. Leave nothing for your fearful brain to decide in the moment. When you have clear rules, you do not need courage. You do not need to be brave. You do not need to be fearless. You just need to follow the rules. And following rules is easy. Much easier than making decisions under pressure. Your rules are your shield against fear. They are your armor. They are what protect you when the market gets crazy. Write them down. Put them where you can see them. Follow them every time. No exceptions. Fear lives in the gap between expectation and reality. You expect to win. You expect to be right. You expect the market to do what you want. You expect to make money on every trade. And when the market does not do what you want, you feel fear. You feel threatened. You feel betrayed. You feel like the market is against you personally. The way to kill fear is to close that gap, to stop expecting to be right, to stop expecting to win, to accept that you will be wrong, often, to accept that you will lose, regularly. When you truly accept that you can lose on any trade, fear loses its power. You are no longer surprised by losses. You are no longer threatened by them. You expect them. You plan for them. You accept them as the cost of doing business. This is not pessimism. This is reality. Every trader loses. The best traders in the world lose 40, 50, even 60% of the time. They just lose small. They accept it. They move on. Acceptance kills fear. Expectation breeds fear. Let go of the expectation to be right. Accept that you will be wrong, and watch your fear disappear. So what does the fearless mindset actually look like? What does it feel like to trade without fear? It feels calm, boring even. You enter a trade. You set your stop. You set your target. You walk away. You do not stare at the screen. You do not watch every tick. You do not pray. The trade goes against you. You get stopped out. You lose a small amount. You do not get angry. You do not revenge trade. You do not blame the market. You just check your journal. You look for what you could have done better. You move on to the next trade. The trade goes in your favor. You do not get excited. You do not get overconfident. You do not start thinking you are a genius. You just let your rules work. You take profits where you planned. You move on to the next trade. Fearless trading is not about being brave. It is about removing the reasons to be afraid. Small size, clear rules, acceptance of losses, detachment from outcomes. Fearless trading is boring. It is repetitive. It is mechanical. It is not exciting, but it is profitable, and it is sustainable. The fearless trader does not hope, does not pray, does not get angry, does not get euphoric. The fearless trader just executes. Trusts the process. Lets the odds work. So how do you start trading without fear today? Here is your action plan. Step 1. Cut your size by 90%. Trade one share, one micro lot, $1 risk. If that still feels scary, cut it more. Trade until you feel nothing. Step 2. Write down your rules. Every rule. Entry. Stop. Target. Risk. Write them on a sticky note. Put it on your screen. Step 3. Commit to following your rules for 20 trades. Not until you make money. Not until you feel confident. 20 trades. No exceptions. Step 4. Accept that you will lose. Say it out loud before every trade. I might lose this trade. That is okay. I accept it. Step 5. Detach from the outcome. Focus only on execution. Did you follow your rules? Yes or no? That is your only score. Step 6. Repeat. 20 trades. Then 20 more. Then 20 more. Build the habit. Train your brain. Wire yourself for fearless execution. Fear is the real enemy, not the market. And you can beat it, not by being brave, by being prepared, by trading small, by following rules, by accepting losses. Start today. One trade, one micro lot, $1 risk, and watch the fear disappear. If this video helped you, hit subscribe. Stack another brick. I will see you in the next one.